BCE phat line is another neat idea. You will have seen on the telly the mushroom tip effect where some professionals play with a tip that is bigger than the ferrule. Phat delivers that exact same effect in a more marketable format. BCE have introduced an 11.75mm tip and shaft, which will, believe it or not, improve your ability to build brakes. How? Because the tip is bigger, it prevents players from putting too much side on the ball. If you use a phat cue, the sweet spot on the cue ball gets bigger, giving you more room for error. With the smaller tip, if you strike the cue ball slightly off-center, you may not realize, but this puts side on the cue ball. The more off-center, the more side is applied. From 2012, phat cues come with two shafts, one with 11.75mm tip and one with a standard 9.5mm tip. You get the best of both worlds.
I thought the phat cue was a great idea. I mean, it comes with two shafts, the smaller shaft being 9.5mm and the thicker shaft being 11.75mm. So I think as a beginner you'd probably start off with a thicker shaft because you've got more of the white ball to it and a higher percentage of getting a pot success rate. And the more and more you improve, you can have the option to go down to the smaller shaft. I think with a phat cue you'd definitely improve your overall pot percentage. Because I mean, it's a bigger tip, 11.5mm, you've got more of the white ball to it, you hit the sweet spot more times than what you would do with a smaller shaft. I think the phat cue does work. I mean, I've used it and it's worked for me and it's proven. So I mean, like I say, the bigger the tip, the more chance you've got of hitting the ball. With a smaller shaft, you flick any bit of side on, obviously you're not going to pop balls. Obviously you want to try and make the game as easy as possible, so you want to try and put as little side as possible on the shots. Like with the phat cue, when you're in the balls, the chances are you're going to put less side on than what you would do with a smaller tip. Phat cue, it would definitely improve the beginners because, like I say, I mean, you have to be really good player to be accurate to play with a smaller tip. Where with the phat cue, with it being a lot bigger, for the people just starting out, I think it's perfect for them to obviously learn the game properly. I think it's personal choice. I mean, for the intermediate players, obviously they're going to be a little bit better, but I mean, there's a lot of players out there what do play with bigger tip sizes than others.